Hi, this is NFTeve Hennessy, and I'm here with Nico of Kephi Gallery. He's in Argentina, and they have created this amazing platform for mostly for Latin American artists. Well, I'll let you tell me about it. Hi, how are you doing?
Hello, thank you for inviting me here, Eve. Pleasure to be here. So yeah, what we created, it's a gallery, it's an NFT marketplace called Kephi Gallery, which it's built on two separate blockchains, but we are treating them as one, and we are going to be adding new blockchain integrations with different ones. Right now we have Binance Smart Chain and Cardiac Chain. We plan to integrate with Ethereum because it's one of the most popular ones on the NFT marketplace world. And we are thinking about Matic, about Polygon, about Solana. So what we want to build is an exchange that will cover all the most popular blockchains, and also make artists able to sell their artwork in different coins, which is quite interesting.
So how did you start your gallery, or what's your background and how did it start?
Well, my personal background, I come from the business development area. I most specialized in marketing and developing brands. I was first, my first experience as working in the crypto world was developing the brand of an exchange here in Latin America. I was a head of partnerships for Latin America. I worked afterwards for one of the most popular exchanges in the world, Huobi Global.
Wow.
I believe it's the second biggest exchange in the world after Binance. And then, also I have an artistic background myself. I love art. I come from the theater area, drama, but my family is very artsy, and I have a sister that paints, another one that designs, and so building an NFT marketplace was like joining both of my favorite worlds, which is art and cryptocurrency. And also it's because I looked at the market, at the Latin American market, more specific, and saw that all the platforms were aimed for markets much richer, or more rich than Latin America, because the fees that you were paying for minting NFTs in different exchanges or different platforms were insanely high. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's okay for some markets to pay $150 for minting, but for Latin American artists, that's way too much. If you want to
That's like $1,000 in a lot of Latin American countries, right? I mean, when you compare the money.
Yeah,
I still live in Mexico, so in Mexico it would be
basically like that.
Like $800.
It's basically like that.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
I've
totally.
never really thought about it. Whoa, insane.
Yeah. So we built a really interesting team. Mostly we're based in Argentina. The core team, you would say, it's based in Argentina. It's myself, I'm the CEO. It's my co-founder and head of partnerships, Joaquin Cochero, Nicolas Alvarello, COO, and Herman Troutman, our CTO. And then we have advisors scattered along the earth, which is something I'm proud of too, because we are quite a diverse group from different backgrounds and different cultures, and that helps the project growth. We have a strategic advisor, Ivan Marchena, who's from Peru, living in Russia. Sorry, Magdiela Rivas, PR advisor. She's from Mexico, living in, I believe, New York right now. She used to be manager for Paxful. Lutran, which is a tech advisor. And interesting enough, he's also the head of engineers of Cardia Chain. So the blockchain that we are working with, we have an advisor member of that. It's like having, you know, Vitalik Buterin as an advisor for any platform on Ethereum.
Amazing.
And then we have more on the artistic side, Lucia Edwin Payman, and Victor Vega, who is a business development advisor. Yeah.
Wow, that's an amazing team. Like, how long have you guys been working together?
Well, we've been working together for more than a year now. The platform, the idea of the platform was born last year, around let's say July last year. We started coming up with the idea, writing it, putting it on paper. We started putting together the team, and then last May, I believe, we kicked off the project and started, you know, developing and creating the token, creating the marketplace, creating the communities, and everything. I think the starting point, what gave us the push to start working was a contest organized by Cardia Chain called Cardia Chain Pioneer Program, where about 20 projects got listed as contestants, and we got the first place after passing 3 different stages of the contest, and that gave us thank you. That gave us a lot of exposure in the Cardia Chain ecosystem. Aside from the monetary prize, which was quite symbolic, but the idea was to gain exposure and traction inside the Cardia Chain ecosystem. So that's one of the reasons we decided to go with that blockchain. Also, the other 2 reasons were really low fees, gas fees, like extremely low. So that gives us an advantage on how to charge for every minting fee or whatever, the commissions for the marketplace, and not be too expensive. And also the other part of it is their interoperability, because they work with they put together different blockchains among themselves through Cardia Chain, which gives us the opportunity to do the same with our marketplace. So that's why we went with that blockchain. And with Binance Smart Chain, we went to because it was one of the most popular chains aside from Ethereum. You know?
Wow, that's so impressive. Like that, your team, you know, your development, all of your background, your branding, your marketing, your crypto, like. Then with the art, that is really amazing. I feel the same way. Like I've been an artist for 20 years, but then I've been into crypto for 4 years. And then maybe about a year ago is when the NFT really hit, you know? And I was like, it's the most exciting thing ever to happen. All right, what's this? Oh, that's your card.
That is correct. That is correct. Last year was it was a big boom for the NFT marketplace. And this year too.
Yeah.
This year has been incredible too. It's the platforms are all around different blockchains with different communities, aim for different markets. That's quite impressive for the NFT ecosystem. Our idea, our original idea, and our original goal is to be a marketplace aim for those artists who find too restrictive prices on other chains, and or have too many pieces that they want to mint. and they can do it right here because they don't have to pay thousands of dollars to so.
You know what? I think
I
it's
just
good too, like to have a gallery that focuses in Latin American art because like I've been interviewing Latin American artists. I went to grad school in La UNAM in Mexico City for art, and like Latin American artists are very strong. And you know, I realized that when I started interviewing people again, that I had really missed the Latin American artists, like what amazing artists they are. And it, you know, it is different. You know, you guys art it's different, you know. I mean, it definitely is like in the global art community, but it has a special flavor and a certain kind of depth to it and drama that I really like.
That's correct. That's correct. That's totally correct. And
Uh,
also one of the things we wanted to do when building this gallery, and I call it gallery because I think it's a better approach. I mean, we try to use the language like that. We call it gallery. We don't, with the NFTs we call them with the NFT we call it digital collectibles because it's a more common language for the people that don't know blockchain technology. I
so
mean,
it's like 99%
artists
of people.
exactly. So artists, they maybe they don't know what this is, and terms like NFT or a blockchain are, you know, they're scary. They're like, oh, that's not for me. And the idea is to build it super friendly for artists and collectors to join. That's why we gave it a look sort of like a social network, right? Where you can actually follow an artist or a collector or another profile, whatever they are. You can have profiles verified. You can have a list of likes here. For example, well, I haven't liked anything apparently from this profile, but you can give them the NFTs or the collectibles. You can like them there. Not, you know, you haven't bought them, you like them, and maybe sometime you decide to buy them later. You can follow artists or be followed by artists. See, these are the guys that are following me right now. You can follow back by just clicking here, and you can have your own collectibles here. These are the NFTs that I bought, and you can have the ones that you created and are not longer on sale, or they have been bought by someone else. See, this one, they will always be here, even if I don't have them anymore, even if someone else bought them, right? So we gave it that look, like a social network.
Wow, that's really super fun. I'm gonna get on it. Can I upload my work on your platform, even though I live in the United States?
Yeah, it's, I mean, I always say you have to think big and start small. That's why we are thinking global and we're starting in Latin America, but that doesn't mean you cannot upload your material. It's open for everyone. In fact, we have a few collections that are from artists that are not from Latin America. We have a collection of an artist. We have some
Oh wait,
Vietnamese
I have
collection.
to interrupt you to tell everyone, smash the likes. All of the links are below, so you can go on this platform, upload your art, buy works, and also write any questions and comments below, and that will help also to spread this video to more places. And also, we will answer your questions. So,
Exactly.
sorry, you were saying?
So for example, this collection, this bits and bits collection is a collection of an artist of unknown origin. I don't know who he is. He is, uses a pseudonym or an anonymous name. They created a collection here and they minted their work, but they're definitely not Latin America, from Latin America. So, well, this one has
It's very interesting.
It's a video, for example.
Wow.
And you can see when you go into the main screen, you have some hot collections, and you can see artists from really all over the world. Mostly right now are artists from Latin America, uh, like this crypto arte collection by Crypto Latin Fest. But some of them are even from Vietnam, where our strongest collector base is, because people are the artists are Latin American, the collectors mostly are from Vietnam or the English market. That brings a little, extra to the table, because in the short period of time that we have our platform live, there's been quite a lot of sales, and some artists even told us so, like they are surprised that they have sold a lot of art in such a such a short period, and this is because it's not only artists buying artists' work, which is totally fine, but it's limited. This is actually people that are collecting their art, and it's an interesting transfer of funds from one side of the world to the other.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's what I love about the NFT community and the crypto community. It's people from everywhere. It's brand new artists who've been artists, for decades. To me, it's the best community, and I've always been very international. I've always loved people from somewhere else, I've always just been like that. So it's really fun to connect in this really amazing way. Like Vietnam, I'm not connected to there at all, so I'd be so curious to see like also their NFTs, what kind of flavor they have.
Well, you'd be surprised. They have some interesting art going on. Also, we are some of our allies, some of our partners, are games, our blockchain games. Quite a few of them are from Vietnam. I don't know if you know this, but most of the most popular games in the blockchain world are from the Southeast Asian region.
Oh, really? Like which one?
Axie Infinity.
Oh, it is?
Yes. We have a Plant versus Undead. It's from that area as well. Right now we have some strong names coming up, like Thegan Arena, My DeFi Pet, Faraland. They're all NFT games, some of them more developed than others. Some already are live and you can play them and start earning money. And they are from that region. They have really a good gaming industry around across that side of the world.
Wow.
And so that's it's a market. It's a market I didn't anticipate we would have, to be honest. It was quite by chance that we acquired it. It was due to this contest that I told you and my involvement with Cardia Chain, and the community support is really, really, really big. In fact, most of our volume right now comes from the Cardia Chain community rather than Binance Smart Chain. I mean, you have both chains right now to use, but most of the volume comes from Kai.
Well, I'm gonna have to get some Cardia Chain too, so I can buy some NFTs. If people has never bought, I actually hadn't bought NFTs. Like I had even started interviewing people, making a few NFTs, but I had only bought one or two as an experiment. But one day I put, my Twitter, like, drop your best NFT, under a certain price, and I ended up buying like so many. Like you get so addicted to it immediately, and I'm like, this was in the Tezos on Hikanuk, and I was changing all my money to Tezos so I can buy all these NFTs. And part of the fun is that you're buying NFTs from people from all over the world.
Yeah.
Some could be like some, kid in like Indonesia, and it was just so fun to connect and collect, and like it really is addictive once you start. It's so much fun.
Because it's more human. It's more human than the actual trading. Because when you go to an exchange and you buy a token, whatever it is, or a coin, you just buy and sell. Even though you're buying and selling from other people, because the order book are like that. You set a buy order, or someone has set a sale order, and you match them. But you don't care about who's behind it. You just care about selling or buying. That's it. And here, uh, through the art, through the works, you see the other person behind it. Even though you may not know their faces, but you see that someone has taken their time to do their work and upload it and mint the NFT, and you decided to buy it. From the artistic side and from the trader side, you also think, okay, this artist might become someone with a name, and his work could be valuable in the future. Uh, right now, when I was showing you the screen of my profile, my one NFT, I buy a lot of NFTs. I don't create them. I'm not. I don't consider myself an artist, but I took a really nice picture yesterday, I think, and I said, okay, I'm gonna mint it. I'm gonna upload it, and I'm sure it's not the best picture, and I think it's a little bit blurry too. Someone, one of my co-founder was making fun of me. It's like, you need a little bit more pixels in that picture. But I minted it, set a price, and I tweeted, this is my first NFT, and I sell, and I left it there. And a couple of hours later, someone said, I bought it. And I go to my wallet, and it's actually, the funds were in my wallet, and the NFT was out. So, and I was like, okay, whoa, why? Well, maybe he was thinking, first NFT of the CEO of Kephi Gallery at some point might be worth it. I don't know. So he bought it really cheap. Maybe in the future it's gonna be worth a lot. I set some royalties for myself just in case that happens in the future.
Good. Do you want to maybe show one more thing? Maybe show how to onboard onto your platform, or how to buy on your platform, or something
Sure.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, when you come into Kephi, which I'm sure you're gonna be leaving the link below, you go to kephi.io,
Yeah.
or exchange.kephi.io. You see this page, this landing page, this landing site, and you can connect your wallet. You can connect either MetaMask or Cardio Chain Wallet. MetaMask for Binance Smart Chain. So let's say we go with MetaMask, which is one of the most popular wallets out there. You sign this little message, which is to confirm identity, and then you see all the NFTs minted on that blockchain. For example, this one, the Cup of Ancients, is being sold by 2,500 Kephi, which is our native token. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it later. But if you wanna create an NFT, you go to this button, create. You choose create single or multiple. Multiple is to do more than one copy of an NFT, and single you do just one. Let's see if let's say you want to do a multiple NFT.
Oh, it's multiple copies, or it's a collection?
No, it's a multiple copies. It's a number of copies of the same NFT. So, for example, you upload this this picture or this animation in this case. With this animation is actually an NFT already minted on the site, but I use it for example purposes. And you can put it on sale right away or not if you just want to mint it and leave it in your profile. You can set an instant price or set a minimum price for bidding. And you can set what coin you want to use. For example, you can say, I'm gonna put this NFT at 100 BUSD. And right here, you see the service fee and how much you will receive in case you sell it, which, is if you set it at 100 BUSD minus the 5%, you'll receive 95 USD. or you could set it at BNB, for example. You can set it on BNB, and you'll see right here what's the equivalent in US dollars. And or you could set it in our native token Kephi, which right now has a really good promotion where you will not pay any fee at all if you sell it on Kephi. Quite interesting if you want to save some dollars or gain more.
That's pretty good.
And then you can just create it or create a collection. If you want to create a collection, like you're saying, Eve, you just hit here, create collection, and you create a collection with the name, the symbol, the description, the short URL, and even upload a picture for the, like a header picture for the collection. Otherwise, you can just mint it there, and you name it. You name the NFT. You set a description, and here you can set the amount of tokens you want to build. If you go to the single creation, you don't have this field here, but you can set, I don't know, you can set 10 copies, for example, or 100 or 1,000. It's up to you. And then the royalties. The royalties are the amount of or the percentage you will get from the secondary market, from the sales after the original sale. And then you just hit create item, sign the transaction, and that's it. You have other fields here, which are property and value in case you want to add different properties to the NFT. For example, if you have a card game, and you want to add, I don't know, attack, defense, stamina, or whatever, or just optional fields that you may be able to use in the future. And once you create it, it's gonna appear on your profile on sale if you set it on sale, or on collectibles if you set it to not be on sale right away, basically. So that's it. So it's pretty simple. I mean, for someone that knows cryptocurrency and already has a wallet and everything, it's pretty simple. Otherwise, what we are we have we have a site or a program called Kephi Academy, which is a collection of documents and videos and tutorials, both in English and in Spanish, to create your first wallet, buy your first BNB, from really the most basic steps, so that you are able to access the platform. And if you still have troubles, we are a very active team on Telegram and on Twitter, and we have an active Discord in Spanish. We'll do the same for English, where we are helping everyone with their onboarding, and if they have any doubts or questions.
What exchange is that? Is the Carta Chain? What's it called again? Carta Chain coin on?
Carta Chain is on. It's on a lot of exchanges. The Carta Chain, it's on Gate, on KuCoin, on PancakeSwap. It's on Mex. It's on. I actually forgotten. It's on so many. I use MEXC.
Okay.
It's on Bittrex. I don't know. It's on many.
Is it in America? Is it on Bittrex US? Because none of those platforms you can use in the US. Well, you can use PancakeSwap, but I made a video on how to use PancakeSwap. If anyone wants to do it, but like Gate.io, you can use it with a VPN. Like I have Gate.io, I have KuCoin, but I got them a long time ago before they were asking too many questions, and I don't know what it's like now. I think they'll let anyone on, but you have to use a VPN. Or
you can actually use PancakeSwap right now and buy on BSC, and then swap it to their main network with the bridge. And same as our token, Kephi token is both on Binance Smart Chain and on Carta Chain. You can buy it on PancakeSwap, Kydex, and some other centralized exchanges like Probit. And you can swap them one to one, and then to any blockchain. So yeah,
For
Cardi
those of
chain
you
is a
that
really
like to,
nice investment, and
yeah,
Kephi
I
too.
was gonna say I'm gonna buy. Yeah, Cardi Chan. I do think Ivan on. Do you know Ivan on Tech? He's my guru. Ivan on Tech is
Yes.
my crypto guru. I love Ivan. I don't know if I remember him talking about it. I know I've heard someone talking about it, but I've never looked into it too much. But um, I'm gonna, for all of you crypto investors, I'm gonna buy some Kephi coin. That's your coin for your gallery. How much did you say? There's
Thank you.
30 million circulating supply.
No,
No,
right now we have 19 million circulating supply,
uh-huh,
and the total supply is 50 million. You can
uh-huh.
find us on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, and we have our plan, our goal is to for people to be able to use Kephi for
Uh-huh.
benefits in the platform. Some of the benefits you can find right now is, for example, not pay any commissions, any fees on the service fees when you sell an NFT. Some percentage, in this case 5% on any coin, comes to the platform. But if you do it on Kephi, you don't pay anything it's pretty much a free transaction.
Oh,
And
I'm
we
totally buying Kephi's.
yeah, and also what we want to do in the future, you know how in most exchanges, if you use their native token to pay fees, or you pay less fees, like for example BNB on Binance. Well, we
Yeah.
want to do the same thing with Kephi. For example, you can set a price on any coin as a seller, as an artist, and right now the buyer has to pay with that coin. So if you set it on BUSD, you have to pay with BUSD. You cannot pay with anything else. But what we want to do in the future for next year is that people will be able to pay with any other coin, and we'll do the swap behind the scene. And if you do this with Kephi, you're definitely going to have a discount on the fees too. And even we can think about it for minting. Instead of paying with Kai or BNB, you can pay with Kephi and pay less. You will have, the option to stake Kephi, and those who stake Kephi can have their art featured on some hot collection or even on the
Wow,
main
amazing.
screen, like you said. So we're gonna offer a lot of incentives for people to use Kephi token.
Yeah, I'm going to do maybe a separate interview in the future about your coin, because also I know a lot of the exchange coins or the platform coins, they become very valuable, like crypto.com, Uniswap, Binance Coin. All these coins are so valuable. So I think it's like
Exactly.
good to get in on the ground floor of this one, that, I mean,
Well,
that's what I'm thinking.
it's starting right now.
Yeah.
It's a really new coin, so definitely if we succeed, it can only go up.
Yeah, that's how I made good money, is by I got in early on a lot of coins, and you really make a lot of money. So,
That is true. That is true. That is
all right.
correct.
Yeah, no, it's great. So that's why I'm like, okay, I'm jumping on this one. But is there anything else you want to share, or anything else you want to tell everybody before we close?
No, I want to invite everyone to follow us on our social media. Our English community on Telegram is quite big. More than happy to have you on board. You find us at Kephi Gallery. Also on Twitter, you find us at Kephi Gallery, and you can find us on Medium. Follow us. Follow all our announcements and announcement channels, so that you're up to date with our development, and you can see how we are moving and what we are working with.
All right, amazing. So yeah, if you're interested in Latin American art, especially, it seems like a great platform that people can really go get like a good idea of a lot of Latin American NFT artists, and really cool. So share it with your friends.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put something on there. And
you will be more than happy to have your art there,
Yeah.
feature on our main screen too.
Yeah.
For
Yeah. Yeah. I see. The thing is, I started interviewing people even, to figure out like what platform should I put my stuff on or how should I go about it, and so I a lot of the reason I started interviewing is just to learn, from people that know or just other people's experiences, and seems to me like a really great gallery / platform.
Thanks.
All right, thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Well, thank you for the invitation, for letting me be part of your channel, and the invitation for you to mint in our gallery is right there.
Yeah, I'll be minting. And plus, I think I'm in the crypto art. I'm going to put some there too, because we were invited to that Latin Fest.
Yes.
And to put
Yes,
some
for
NFTs
sure.
there. So hopefully I won't be interviewing all the time and I'll get around to minting my stuff more. All right.
Hopefully.
Take
All
care.
right.
Have a good one. Ciao.